Hello, and welcome back to Formula 1 2019 and our first career season. And today we are in Brazil for the penultimate round of the championship, and this is the qualifying session, which consists of one session of 18 minutes in which to set our fastest lap. So let's recap on the drivers and constructors standings, and we are currently third in the drivers championship with 273 points, and we are third in the constructors standings with 274 points.
So it's time for qualifying here at Interlagos, the Autodromo Jose Carlos Pache. The teams have completed their preparations and are just waiting for the pit lane to open before they take to the track. Watching some of the cars attack the high-speed corners, it occurred to me that this might be one of the more awkward tracks to prepare a car for. Do you go for top speed over grip, or do you look to maximise performance in all the corners?
Drivers are going to need a nicely balanced car to be fast here. They'll need to get the most out of the medium and high-speed corners, which will push them to run more downforce. But in turn, this slows the car down on the straights. It's a tricky balancing act.
So here we are in our pit garage. We're going to access our computer terminal, go to our tyre selection, select the medium compound tyre, which we will always do, the harder compound available. We're going to enter into Parc Fermé regulations, and we're going to go out and light up the timing screens. Well, that puts us on provisional pole for the time being with a 1 minute 11 second lap. Isn't too bad. So we are going to make our way back around now to the pit lane. We're going to turn the engine down. Let Jeff know to get the kettle on. And we're just going to follow George Russell here back towards the pits. So once we retrieve the pit lane, or achieve the pit lane, and get back into our garage, we can then check up on the timing screens, and we can see just how well or unwell we are doing. So just one more section of the track to get through now.
There's only one lap of fuel remaining.
That doesn't matter, Jeff, because there's only technically one corner remaining. So we enter out of this last corner and it's just one big long sweeping left until we come to the pit lane. There is our blue marker. So into the pit lane now, we're going to let the computer take over. And we've got to make our way all the way down to the far end here. Looks like Red Bull are out. So here are our boys. So eventually they will jump into action. Thank you, lads. And they will wheel us back into the garage. And they are going to change the tyres, add a bit of fuel, check the temperatures of everything. All in preparation for me to just sit there. Because at the moment it doesn't look like I need to make a second run. So here is our computer terminal now. So we're going to jump into that. And we're going to scoot along to the timing screens, and we are still first by only 0.2 of a second. We've just lost out to Lewis Hamilton by also 0.2 of a second, but we are on the harder tyre, so it's looking good. So everybody's going to take to the track now and reset a fast lap.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look at those who will be fronting the grid. Hamilton, Albon and Charles Leclerc. With qualifying wrapped up, we now have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race.
So we have actually dropped down to 4th position, and there are 4 different manufacturers in the top 4 places. That isn't bad. So we do have to try and find our way past Hamilton, Albon, Leclerc. We have Bottas and Verstappen right behind us as well, so it will be an interesting race. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.